This boy was sent to prison aged just 10 in 1874. His mugshot brings to life just how young he was, and today I will tell you his story. Thomas Wise was born in 1864 in Banbury, Oxfordshire, to Joseph Wise and Amelia Saving. He was one of 5 children, and his father worked as a coal hooer. Thomas got in trouble with the law when he was only 10 years old. He was charged alongside an 11-year-old boy named Roland Curtin with unlawfully breaking into a shop and attempting to commit a felony. Both prisoners pleaded guilty. Thomas was further charged with stealing a knife with a value of 1 shilling. The prisoner pleaded guilty and both wept very much. The prosecutors said they did not wish to press for a long-term imprisonment, for there was no doubt that the parents of the boys were greatly to blame for allowing them to prowl about the streets at all hours of the night, as was evident in this case. The recorder told the prisoners that they seemed very sorry for what they have done, and he was going to give them plenty of time to be more so. The punishment he was about to inflict would enable them to improve themselves in every way and pick up a knowledge of something which would enable them to earn an honest livelihood. They would be sent a long way from Banbury and would be kept hard at work, but would receive proper attention in every way. Had they been older, they would have been sentenced to penal servitude, and they would have had little to eat and would live with the lowest and worst scoundrels possible. They were sentenced to 14 days in Oxford prison and then be sent to a reformatory school for 5 years. The judge said the parents should not get off scot-free, and he ordered them to pay the maintenance of their children in the reformatory. After his release, he worked as a labourer on the railway, and in 1889 he married Jane Dawson in Bedford. They had a daughter Edith in 1890. The family lived at 17 St John's Place in Bedford. In 1907, he saw one of his co-workers lose their life. His colleague was working on the railway line, and he did not see the train approaching. Thomas was standing about 8 feet away, and he saw the train strike deceased. You can just imagine how horrific this would have been for Thomas. His daughter Edith married Herbert Hall in 1921, and Thomas continued his work as a plate layer for the railway. He passed away in April 1931, aged 66. Sadly, his wife passed away just 7 months later, perhaps struggling to cope with the loss of her husband. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.